Hi, welcome to 30 Day Booty. My name is Tamara and today is day 22. So I'm gonna pick up some weights today. We've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and if you really do wanna see a little bit of muscle hypertrophy, a little bit of building muscle, making your butt a little bit rounder, then you might want to consider adding some weight. So because I'm ready to do it today doesn't mean you need to be ready to do it today, but just something to keep in mind. So I'm going to hold on to 2 kettlebells, and the difference between a kettlebell and a dumbbell in this case is just that your center of gravity is going to be a little bit lower, which might help with the balance. You can absolutely hold dumbbells. You absolutely can hold stuff at chest height. Really, as long as you're moving safely, you're gonna be making the right choice for yourself. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of lunges today. So if you wanna add some weight, I'm gonna add weight symmetrically today. So I'm gonna have it in both hands, and I'm just choosing a nice place to stand, and I'm gonna take a lunge forward. So now I'm gonna take my legs down and up, and I'm gonna turn sideways so that you can see me. And even though I took a step forward to initiate this lunge, I'm really thinking about bending that back leg now. We don't want to be in a just moving through that front knee situation. We want to bend that back knee almost to the floor, squeeze that butt as we come back up, down and up. And if I wanted to make that a little bit harder, I absolutely could hold that weight at shoulder height, which is going to keep my posture perhaps a little taller. And it's going to challenge my abdominals a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and stay low today because this is a lot of weight. I don't feel like hoisting it all the way up there. I'm going to come back and face you. I'm going to do 4 more. I'm going to call that 10. It's a simple lunge. It's actually a split squat because we're not moving the feet, but we can call it a lunge. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lunge down, and we're going to pick that foot up, that back leg, and we're going to put it behind the front leg. That's a little less balanced, and we're going to lunge, and we're going to pick that leg up and come back to our initial starting point. So we go wide lunge, narrow lunge, wide lunge, narrow lunge. You can cross it all the way back if you want to, but I'm thinking more about coming to sort of a balance beam situation. Good. If that's 7, then that's 8. I'm really squeezing that glute on the back leg, but I'm really feeling it in the glute of the front leg. And I think that's 10. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to step out quite wide, and even though my feet are open really wide, I've still got that back leg back. So I'm going to do 1 lunge there, 1 lunge at my original position, about shoulder distance apart, and then 1 at balance beam width. And then I'm going to swing wide. So I go super wide, medium, narrow, super wide, medium, and narrow. And I'm just going to come back and face you. Whew. I'm going to go super wide, maybe hip distance right there, and balance beam. Super wide, hip distance, whew, and balance beam. Now if that's too heavy, you can put the weights down, right? If you like a little bit more, oops, right there, hip and narrow. I'm going to do 3 more. And I'm going to call that 10. Wide, regular, narrow. Wide, regular, and narrow. And 1 more just for good measure because I don't feel confident that I did enough. Woo. All right. So now I hope you felt something in that leg, that stabilizing leg, the one that stayed forward the whole time. We're going to do all that to the other side. So I'm going to take a big step forward with the leg that was just moving around, My feet are about hip distance apart, my chest is high, my abdominals are tight, and I'm doing this split squat. Down and up. As I rise up, I'm thinking about pulling my abdominals nice and tight. I'm exhaling as I rise, lifting from the pelvic floor. What else? Paying attention to that front knee and making sure it's tracking over my shoelaces. I think that's 9, and that's 10. So now, I'm gonna pick that leg up, and I'm gonna bring it behind, balance beam style. I think I started wide on the last one. So we'll go 1 wide, regular, and 1 narrow. Regular and narrow. You may find, as I'm finding, as I like to find there, one leg is a little better at balance than the other. So I'm gonna try to really work that hang time, make it a little hard on myself. That's how we get stronger. Ooh. Regular and narrow. I'm gonna do 3 more. You're gonna do 10. Unless you're staying with me, in which case you can do however many that was. All right, last round, guys. I'm gonna come quite wide this time. I'm gonna go wide, regular, narrow. Pick that leg up, feel that hang time. Wide, regular, and narrow. Whew. I feel it in my shoulders from holding these heavy weights. I feel it in my abdominals for holding that good posture. And that's good work. Three positions. You could think of that as 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock if you wanted to. I'm gonna do 4 more. Feels like work today. Hopefully, that butt getting a little stronger every day. That helps our posture, that helps our strength, helps our endurance, makes us look good in tight pants, right? A variety of benefits. I hope you feel as good as I do, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow.